Syracuse being aggressive as ever on defense. LSU has turned the ball over 15 times, 2 above their average of 13. Syracuse also leads 43-34, but the last 2 buckets have gone for the Tigers. Jesse Cook with you next to Ben Spector, courtside here in the JMA Wireless Dome. The Orange have been riding the hot hand of Judah Mintz, a career high for him with 27 points.
Yeah, but we got to talk about what he's doing from the line. 13 of 15 from the free throw line. That's a career high in made free throws from Judah Mintz. This aggressive basketball that Judah Mintz is playing is something that he needs to keep doing because we haven't really seen that much through this season. It's encouraging to see if you're a Syracuse fan 7 games into the year, Judah Mintz attacking the basket, absorbing contact, and finding ways to make multiple trips to the free throw line. 15 free throw attempts with 16 minutes to go in this game. That's some unbelievable stuff from the point guard.
That means he's driving inside against a defense like LSU's that we've said it before, Ben, is 16th in the nation as far as opponent field goal percentage inside the arc. That means they're really good at defending teams in close. LSU has broken from its timeout huddle. On the floor, Tyrell Ward, Hunter Dean, Jordan Wright, Jalen Reed, and Trey Hannibal. Syracuse still huddled around head coach Autry.
I'll be curious to see how LSU can build off of this momentum. Syracuse at one point had an 11-point lead, and SU has struggled offensively recently, hasn't made a field goal in the past 2.5 minutes. LSU crawled this way back to a 9-point game. Curious to see how after this timeout, Adrian Autry, I like this called timeout from the head coach, calm his guys down and keep it a 9 to 13-point game. We'll see how LSU responds, though, out of the huddle.
Syracuse going with its starters, Bell, Taylor, Mintz, Starling, and McLeod. The Orange have the ball inbounding from the far sideline near half court. Starling takes it about 4 minutes into this second half. 43-34, Syracuse leads. Starling bides his time, dribbling the ball between his legs at the top of the key. Right-hand dribble to the elbow. Gives it away to Mintz at the left wing. Starts towards the free throw line in the paint. Mintz, a floater off the glass. It's good. Back to a double-digit lead for Syracuse, 45-34. 4:15 into the second half. LSU moves across half court, left to right. Trey Hannibal guarded by Mintz from way out. Right at the right wing, drives with the left hand and lobs it over to Hunter Dean. Handoff for Hannibal at the free throw line. Overhead pass, flip underneath. Dean slams it down. He jumped over Naheem McLeod and put it right in his face. 45-36, Syracuse still leads 4:40 into the second half. Hunter Dean had no points on the night. He was 0 for 1, 5 points on the season. Now he comes through strong. Judah Mintz with the ball for Syracuse at the right wing. He's got 29 points. He feeds Starling at the top of the key, double teamed in a zone. LSU said it was working on its zone defense. Coach McMahon said it after the last game. Taylor, right corner jumper, no good. Rebound McLeod, he slaps it back in. Bell saves it over his head. It's chaos on the floor. LSU picks up. Wright bounces it underneath off of Mintz's leg. And it looks like it hit Wright again on the way out. So Syracuse takes the ball back. Quadir Copeland checks in for the Orange, subbing in for J.J. Starling. Syracuse up by 9, inbounds from underneath its own basket. A little over 5 minutes played in the second half. Quadir Copeland with the ball, left-hand dribble at the top of the key. He takes it at the near side wing, feeds Taylor, corner, tries the 3 and fakes. Copeland drives inside, lays it up off the glass, and he scores. Quadir Copeland makes an immediate impact after being jumped in. 11-point lead for the Cuse. LSU, Ward in the near side corner, feeds back for Hannibal. Straight away, it's Wright, guarded by Copeland. He tries the uncontested 3 and makes it. 47-39, Syracuse leads, and that is the first triple for LSU in this entire game. Rather, second, 2 of 16. 6 minutes into the second half, Syracuse with it. Justin Taylor at the right wing, gives it to Bell. He tries the corner 3, and it's money. Chris Bell, swish. 50-39, Syracuse, 6 minutes gone. LSU moves left to right. Inside the paint, Wright stops and starts. Feeds it underneath for Dean, who tries to contest his shot. He's fouled in the process. It doesn't go in. 11-point lead for Syracuse. 6 minutes and 18 seconds played in this second half. Looked as if Naheem McLeod got tabletopped trying to block Dean's shot. He faked, sent him to the ground with the contact.
They called that foul on Chris Bell. That's his first foul of the game. The second team foul in this half.
Dean tries his first shot, and it's good. Hunter Dean transferred in from George Washington. That was his second school after Southern Mississippi. He was a 1,000 point and 1,000 rebounder in high school.
It's good to be a dual threat.
Malik Brown checks in for Naheem McLeod. 10-point lead for Syracuse. Dean sets up for his second free throw. Fires. It rattles out. The Orange have the ball. Bell had the board. Mintz drags the ball across half court right to left. Relaxed shoulders and a slow pace. Toss it over for Justin Taylor at the right wing. Quick chest pass back to Mintz. At the near side elbow, he fakes around. Drives into the paint, lifts up a floater. It's short. Rebound batters around between LSU hands. Malik Brown has it for Syracuse. Feed, right wing, Bell. Passes into the corner. Taylor fakes. Gives it back to Bell. A contested three. Oh, yes! Chris Bell had hands in his face and green ahead. 13-point lead for the Orange. LSU tries a corner three, no good from Ward. Syracuse takes it back. Right to left go the Orange. Whittier Copeland across half court, lobs it ahead of Mintz, and it scampers into the bench area. 7 minutes in to the second half. The Orange are hitting plenty of shots from long range. Chris Bell with his second of the half.
Chris Bell has been really effective in this second half with multiple three-pointers. Also had a three-pointer in the first half. He's up to 9 points, all threes. And that's what you want to see from a guy like Chris Bell. When Judah Mintz is driving into the lane, you want to have a reliable shooter in Chris Bell or Justin Taylor on the wing so that when the defense collapses on the driving Mintz, he can kick out to one of his teammates.
LSU takes the ball across half court. It's Trey Hannibal. He feeds Ward on the near side. Left hand dribble, straight away. He underhands it back for Fountain. Hannibal drives into the paint through three jerseys. He gets tied up. Jump ball. Malik Brown caught him and gave the ball back to Syracuse because it's a turn for the Orange. Justin Taylor inbounding for SU from underneath his own basket. Bounce passes it for Mintz. Long chest pass to the right wing. Bell a three. He's money. Chris Bell can't miss. Another one from long range. A 16-point lead for Syracuse. And LSU calls timeout. The largest lead of the night for the Orange with 7.5 played in the second half, 12.5 to go. LSU doesn't have an answer. We're going to take a break here on the original home of the Orange, WAER. You're listening to Syracuse men's basketball.